Let's try this again. Let's see, like this. Okay, maybe. Okay. Okay, okay. Let's try again. Let's try again. Hello, hello, hello. Got this. Okay. Very quiet. Let's see. Maybe like this. Okay, maybe like this. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God. If I do this, I'm still testing. What if I do? Okay, getting there? Getting there. Oh, you guys heard my birdie boy. Yes, yes, I do have a birdie boy. My little no babies. No baby. Hello? Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, okay, beep, okay, okay. I'm trying to find it, guys. I don't know where it is. Usually my manager does this. It's audio mixer. Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? Someone said muted. Someone said muted. Okay. Hello, hello. You can hear me? Yes? Is it good? Do I need to fix anything else? Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Yes, everyone's saying yes. Excellent. Oh, whew, that was a rough start. Okay. Woohoo! Oh, man. I thought I was nervous before the stream, and then that happened, and now... All right. Oh, so many comments. Wow. We have a lot of you guys here. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm ready to talk about bread. Are you guys ready? Chat, are we ready for bread? I see a lot of bread emojis. Okay. Ooh, okay. So, the other night when I was hiding in the kitchen, I made a video, and I didn't get a chance to upload it yet, and I thought it would be much better now that I have my rig to just show it to you instead of uploading it. So, give me just a second. Yes, you are right. I have a dough baby. He's a little hungry right now. So just don't mind that. We'll focus on the bread, okay? Okay. Here we are. I'm going to show you how to knead some bread. So, ready, steady, go. I think. Yes? Oh, wait, no. Wrong button.
Hello.
So,
hello,
here we have
and welcome.
my
This
countertop.
is Nina Vanilla.
And I did a voiceover during the
right.
video, but I think it'll be much better just talking
dough.
you through it because it was actually
You
kind of
guys
intense
can see up
ASMR.
here. It's,
It was late at night. Everyone was
sorry, it's a
sleeping.
little
It was
tight.
a lot of
I'm
sounds. So
so sorry I wasn't able to.
there we have my
stream
tea
this.
towel.
I'm not
And
really sure.
that's usually what I use when I cover my dough. Oh,
Here we
sorry,
are.
this is pre-ferment. Pre-ferment. It works best for the
is
pre-ferment,
my
so all the
beautiful
air can come
bubbly
and make it all bubbly, as you can
11
see. I
foil
love those
supply.
bubbles.
Free
They are the
fun.
best
So
bubbles.
this will be sandwich bread.
Yes, I have a
Yeah.
dough baby. He's very
cinnamon
hungry.
rolls. Very
Don't worry about
excited
that.
about
So we have bubbles there.
Right here.
That's
Yes.
my bagel
It's gonna be
dough.
for
That
bagels.
is what became the bagels you saw, which were delicious, by the way. Let's see, what's next?
We're going to start with our bread dough.
All right, so now I take the
I
pre-ferment.
just love how
Very jiggly. I know.
it is. It just, it
There we
makes
go.
me- All that's in here
Oh,
right
okay,
now
hang
is
on just a
flour
second.
and water.
Dough baby. Yes, okay. Sorry, guys. Very hungry dough baby. I must feed my starters and I must feed my dough babies. I think we're good. Oh, wait. Did I pause it? I think I did. I really don't know what I'm doing here, guys. Sorry. All right, here. 1 second. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I need to mute the sourdough one. Okay. I will try. Let's see here.
Water and the beautiful yeast. Now, I'm going to add a little mix of
There we go. Okay. All better now? Okay. I think we're good. Now we're watching the video. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me back up here. Let me just back this up because there was a lot of chaos going on as usual. So here we are. This, you see why I usually bake in the middle of the night. It's the time I have peace around here. So here we go. Okay, so That's my pre-ferment. How I got that is I took my starter and I added a certain amount of water and flour to that starter. And then that became my specific pre-ferment. So that's going to become bread and cinnamon rolls. So there we go. All right. And for my bread, I put in a mix of milk and honey and salt. So there it is. And you're going to watch me stir that up. And let me just check chat real quick. Oh, someone's an ant. Congratulations on becoming an ant. I don't know where... Oh, Pippa said she wasn't streaming tonight. So that's why I came on tonight. So I wouldn't step on Pippa's toes. I wouldn't want to do that. I don't want to get on her bad side, obviously. Sugar, the honey. The honey is what I'm using instead of sugar. Sometimes I use maple syrup. If you want like a big crunchy sourdough loaf with the big holes and everything, you'd only use salt. Salt helps with the fermentation. Honey, some sort of fat like butter. I use butter too. Butter and milk and honey. Those all help create a smaller crumb, a smaller hole, and it's all soft and squishy. Makes excellent bread. So now we stir, 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 stir up that dough. Let's see. Oh, is there a reflection? I don't see a reflection. Oh, I don't know. I'm not bald, I can assure you. I have beautiful bows on my head and cute hair. So now I'm mixing it. We've got a lot of video here. I take you through the whole process here. So how's everyone in chat doing tonight? Can you tell me what your favorite kind of baked good is? And I'll tell you if I've made it before. Oh, did I pause? Nope, we're good. I kept having to pause the video and restart the video when I was making it the other night. Even at night, there's still no peace, even though I said there's peace. Oh, there's the flour, that's right. So we add the flour in. Oh, we can call Cinnabon Aunt Cinnabon now? That would be cute. She's a great aunt, I assure you. The best aunt. Oh, croissants. I have made croissants. Those are really, really fun. They are quite a process. And I see quesadillas. Quesadillas. I have made quesadillas from some, what's the word? Tortillas. Yes, I have made tortillas before. Ooh, blackberry pie. I haven't tried blackberry. I did do my apple the other day. That one was really good. Rye bread. I haven't done rye bread yet. I can't quite get the hang of cinnamon rolls. All the juicy cinnamon stuff leaks out and becomes all crusty. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm not keeping the rolls together enough. I'll have to try again. They're still yummy. I mean, you can't have too many cinnamon rolls, even if they aren't the best cinnamon rolls. I'm working on it, though. Ooh, you guys are giving me lots of ideas, though. Texas-sized donuts? How big are those donuts? I do want to do donuts soon. Maybe that'll be my next thing I show you guys. Okay, so in the video, here we are. We're mixing the dough. I think this is the part where I wasn't really sure how much I had put in. I actually had to stop the video at some point and like recheck. Oh, okay, here, real quick. So what you see here on screen, that is what was once supposed to be bread dough. I started some bread dough and I left it, to ferment and rise. And then the day got busy and I did not get to bake it. And I think I put it in the fridge. At one point, one of the dough babies really wanted to play with dough, so I brought it out for the dough baby to play with. And then it ended up sitting on the counter again for a while. And then I was like, what am I going to do with this? I don't want to just throw it out. It's still good. It's not like it's molded or anything. So what I did, I call it my chaos loaf. I took some baking soda because I wasn't sure if it had the oomph to rise on its own since it had sat so long. So I took some baking soda and I took some sugar and I just kind of threw it on the dough and kneaded it a whole bunch. And then I think it sat again. I may have thrown some more sugar and baking soda on it. I can't remember. So what I'm doing here is I think I'm just showing it to you guys. I was hoping to bake it that night. I didn't bake it that night. What I did was the next day I took it and I rolled it out and I made little stars, little cookie cutter stars, and I baked them. And they became, I think, shortbread cookies. I kind of call them cookies. They taste like a little biscuit with kind of a little bit of sugar. They're good though. I gotta remember what I did because they were really good. So, but yes, that's my chaos loaf I'm showing you there. Let's keep watching. Oh, it was baking soda. Yes, baking soda. I just kind of sprinkled it on. I didn't do any measurements. I just kind of had the dough on the counter and sprinkled it on. And keeping it in the plastic wrap helps from keeping a skin forming on it. I can't remember what I'm showing you here. Oh, I'm showing you all the bubbles. There are many bubbles from the dough expanding. All those beautiful, beautiful bubbles. Yes. Okay, I have an example of that I can show you. So I baked some of them, and I still had some more dough, and I just left it sitting out that night and baked it the next day. But yep, I have the star. I don't know, would you guys call that a cookie or a biscuit? Why no super chats? I have no idea how to work any of this. I have a manager that does it all. I am too busy baking and too busy with the dough babies to have any sort of idea what I'm doing. So I just show up and I'll talk to you guys and talk about bread, and that's about the extent of what I can do here. Oh, so one of the tricks with when you're mixing all that flour in, the flour can be kind of hard to mix in. It takes a while, but time is your friend with sourdough. If you have a couple of loaves or sourdough things that you're doing, you'll see me here. I'll mix in some of it and I'll set it to the side, and I'll mix in the next one and I'll set that to the side. Just go back and forth between these two doughs, and that gives time for the dough to relax and makes it much easier to knead. Biscuits, cookies. Let's see, we got several people saying cookies. A couple people, I don't know how to do a poll. If I knew how to do a poll, I would do a poll, but looks like there's an even split. I call it a cookie biscuit. Just split the difference. All right, let's see what we're doing now. I'm looking at the chat and then I'm looking at the video. I can't watch both, so I have no idea where I'm at now. I think right now, oh, this is me getting the bagels ready. So I'm measuring out the ingredients. The recipe for the bagels had very specific grams. Oh, here we go. Okay, look at that beautiful starter. Look at that elasticity. I think that's how you say it. It was a very thick pre-ferment, so heavier on the flour than the water, but had a nice stretch to it, nice and active. So I'm going to measure out how much of that starter I need. Oh, there it goes. See, look at that. Plop. Oh, so, French bread. Yes, French bread. I've done French bread. What else? Let's see. Ooh, biscuits out of bread dough. Yes, it was very good. Well, thank you. I guess I'm cute. This model's really cute. It makes it easy. And I really can't fake how obsessed with bread I am, so. Thick ferment. Yes, I love that thick ferment. I'm going to let at least 3 C's on that. It helps it, too, if you've got some on the counter that you're feeding and you only want to feed it, maybe once a day instead of twice a day. Feed it thick. And that makes it take longer for it to work through everything. And then you only have to feed it maybe once a day. If I'm not baking for a bit, I'll put it in the fridge. The cold definitely slows down the ferment. Oh, I do not have a dough kneading machine yet. I've been baking sourdough for about a year and a half now. I really want to get one though. I definitely want to get a kneading machine because that would make things much easier. I think usually I'm kind of lazy with it. I'll kind of give it a knead in the bowl. I won't even put it on the counter. I'll just kind of go meh, try and get it all kneaded in the bowl really quick after chasing the dough babies around. How do I feed your dough? Okay, so technically you're feeding the starter. The dough is what I'm making when I add other ingredients. The starter is only flour and water. That's the beautiful thing. All it is flour and water and thyme. And the thyme is what makes it ferment and bring in all the activity and bubbles. And it's that natural fermentation that makes the bread rise. So like if you got yeast from the store, that's like the store-bought, just manufactured sort of yeast. The sourdough is a wild yeast that you catch in the air. I love it. Okay, so measuring out. Yep, I'm just measuring out all of my ingredients. I think I'm putting milk in there. Oh, and with this recipe, it said to heat up the milk. Heat is the other big factor. So I'm going to heat up the milk so that when I incorporate it into my dough for my bagels, it helps kind of kickstarts the fermentation, kind of makes it go faster. As I said, if you put it in the fridge, it slows down the fermentation. And so if you have your bread and your starter in somewhere warm or with warm ingredients, like you feed it with some warm water, that helps kickstart. So there's a lot of little things you can control depending on how fast or slow you need your bread to rise or your starter to feed. So yeah, my starter's like a little pet. I just keep it in the fridge or I keep it in the counter, and it's beautiful and I love it. And the bubbles are so satisfying. I just love like waking up in the morning and seeing it all bubbly. Usually I feed it at night. I have not made brioche yet. I haven't made any of the really fancy breads. Usually I just do sandwich bread. Sandwich bread, put a little butter and honey on it. Favorite snack. Fermentation flavor is great. The longer you let it ferment, the more flavor it gets. It gets more of a kind of sour flavor to it. So if you want it to be really sour, you could let it ferment longer, or you could just leave it a little bit, just enough, and it will be kind of a lighter. Oh yes, don't go too hot or you'll kill the yeast. You just want it warm. You don't want it boiling or anything. I think there's actually a debate on if there's yeast in the air or if it's some other factor. But regardless, if you put the right ratio of flour and water on the counter and have like airflow to it, usually you want it covered so nothing falls in it, but it needs airflow, and then poof, after maybe a week of feeding it, you got starter. Now, the important thing to note is that it's all about ratios. It's all about time. It's all about temperature. It's all about ratios and probably some other things, but discard. When you feed your starter, you can only have a little bit of starter. And so you take out most of the starter and you put it in a jar in the fridge called your discard, and you leave that in the fridge. And so each day when you feed it, you just take that bit off, put it in the fridge, and feed the little bit of starter you have left with plenty of flour and water. Sometimes you can measure it. Most of the time, I just make a little spot of starter, pour a bit of water in it, do a little splash, and then just do enough flour until it's nice and thick. But then you have all the stuff in the fridge. Those make the best waffles. I put just, 2 cups of milk, 2 cups of flour, and I think 177 grams of starter. Leave that overnight. Next day, mix in my eggs and all that. Best waffles. I freeze them. Perfect, fast breakfast. The best. Someone said, ew, math. I can relate. See, you can be really technical, or you can just wing it. You could, every time you feed your starter, put it in a clean glass, do the measurements, maybe measure out the grams, or you could just watch your starter till it looks sad, throw a bit out, throw a bit more flour and water in, boom. Both ways work. That's what I love about it. You can be really bad at sourdough and still get bread, and it's usually still really good. I do love buns. Buns are maybe my other favorite. Yes, waffles over pancakes. More spice of life. I like it. All right, where am I at? I am pouring in the heated up milk and I'm stirring it. Usually I like adding the liquid to the starter first. It kind of helps get the starter all mixed up. It's usually really gloppy, but it's all right. Yes, you can put bread in the refrigerator. I've never had any trouble with it. Usually, like, especially if you get sour bread, a lot of times I'll store it in the fridge after a bit so that it doesn't get mold. You can freeze sourdough. Sourdough freezes really well. I haven't frozen a lot. I need to get more freezer space. But it just definitely helps if you want to make a big batch of bread or bagels. You just freeze it and then give it time to thaw when you take it out, and it's supposed to like keep its texture really good. So I need to do that more so that I can make big batches and then have plenty of bread for later. Yes, the milk I heated up a little bit, just enough to like get it just above room temperature to help the fermentation start so that it can get nice and ready for me. Let's see, I saw another question about kombucha. It is pretty miraculous. Miraculous? Yes, miraculous. It's like magic. I saw something about kombucha. So kombucha is fermented tea. And I got a SCOBY from someone with some of the tea already. So she was making kombucha and she was done making kombucha. So she gave me, the SCOBYs are like these round jellyfish looking little things. And it's really the liquid. The liquid's an important part too. The SCOBY's part of it, but you really need at least like a cup or so of the liquid tea to start a new batch. Actually, you guys are making me thirsty. Hang on, I'm gonna go get some kombucha real quick. I have some fresh, my home brewed kombucha. It's a berry flavored one. So I'm gonna grab that to drink while we watch. And also, I have like a gallon of the first round batch of kombucha, where it's like the first ferment, that I really need to check because the longer you leave kombucha, the more it turns to vinegar. But I do want to make some apple cider vinegar sometime, so if I don't get to that one, it's close to vinegar, I'll just throw some apple cores in it and we'll have apple cider vinegar eventually. So, never waste anything. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, there we go. We're back. I got my kombucha. These floaty things in it, but you know, that's just part of the flavor. So here I am mixing up some more dough. Moving that away. Here, 1 second, guys, 1 second.
more flour to feed on. It's a nice thing. It's like pets and food at the same time. That's what my sourdough is to me. This is, yeah, this one's become my my biscuit. A little biscuit dough. I think that's the best way to describe it. There we go. Look how nice. It's very beautiful. And tomorrow I will bake you. Alright, we're back. I had to double check my video to see if I really did only do four scoops for this dough, and I did. It is a very stiff dough. I'm not sure why. Let's try and get it some kneading in. The other week I made a nice little batch of just nice sandwich dough, and it was honestly one of the best ones I've ever done. I think this was really kneading it. It needs to be kneaded. You gotta have some strength for it too. You gotta build that gluten. But then the sourdough eats up the gluten a little bit. Eats up the sugar. Kinda takes out the gluten a little bit. That's why it's so yummy. So here we are kneading the bread with the strength of our kneading hands. Someday I'll get a mixer. Mixer would be handy. It is very busy in this kitchen. I really can't stop myself from doing everything. Maybe I'll get a mixer. Until then, I am the mixer. And I'll just get stronger and stronger. There we go. Just a little press and turn. It's like a dance. It's one of the ways I'm so flexible. Just gotta dance with that dough. There it goes. Whew. It's a workout. Alright, just gotta give a little smack. We'll put this one back. And now, let's get out the bagel dough. Give this one the same treatment. Can't leave you out. Here we go. Let's watch it all come together. It's still pretty sticky. There we go. Kind of. There we go. I do wish I could have streamed with you next time. Next time I'll have to stream. Oh, still sticky. Maybe we'll do a little bit of magic. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There. Alright, that's looking much better. We'll give this one a break. And bring this one back out. This is the nice thing about having a couple going at the same time, is you can go back and forth and work. Then you can get a bit more done in the same amount of time, because as I'm working this one, the other dough is relaxing a little bit, which will make it much easier to knead in a minute. It's all about strategizing. There we go. Oh, my arm's getting tired. This dough is feeling a little different than it usually does. Maybe it's just because there's a double batch. put the right amount of flour. I actually did less flour and yet it feels so stiff. I guess we'll see. That's the nice thing about making sourdough bread is even if you don't really do it right, it still turns out to be bread and it's still pretty yummy. There we go. Oh, oh, some strength. Let's see how it's looking. Look at that surface. Oh, it's looking a bit better. A little smoother. Trying to really build up that structure. I think that's what gets it the really nice rise and shape and fluff. That's just oh so good. Which is what we want. I wish I could give all of you a piece. It is very delicious when it's done, but maybe just a good thought about bread would be enough. There we go. Whew. My arms are getting tired. All right, time to switch. Bagel with stack. There we go. Oh, you're kind of sticky. Just a little bit. Okay, I think we're back. Did you guys enjoy that ASMR bread kneading? I see a lot of questions rolling in. I think we're gonna have to do a Q&A soon because I think I lost some of them. There's a lot of really good questions though about, you know, how do you fit baking in? How do you get into baking? Is it fun? Absolutely. I mean, it's delicious. Lots of questions about kombucha. I saw someone, I think, said they make their own sort of wine with it, which is awesome. I've actually got some mead brewing as well. I'm excited for that. Yes, this was really a low hydration. It was pretty thick. These definitely took some muscle. Okay, you guys love the bread ASMR. Awesome. I love that. I love bread too. Dough Baby is happy now. Thank you, everyone. Dough Baby was being very patient all evening, and Dough Baby just wanted to sleep, so he is doing much better now. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Do you guys want to listen to me talk, or do you just want to enjoy the ASMR? Yes, marshmallow stream next, I think. I'm sure everyone has lots of questions, and I have lots of answers because, obviously, I love bread. It's delicious. Also, my manager told me to thank Romania. Not Romania. I need manager to come back and tell me who I'm supposed to thank for my rig. It's a very beautiful rig, and it was very generous. There we go. Trying to get that dough all shaped. Trying to get nice and round and smooth. Definitely takes some work. Takes a little bit of elbow grease sometime. Romania Chan. There we go. Yes. Thank you. I love this. Everyone go give Romania Chan some love for their hard work in bringing all of this together. It's been a wild ride, hasn't it? So yes, I think marshmallow, whatever it's called, thing next stream for questions, and I'm sure, I hope so, it ends better than a certain other stream that happened today. F's in the chat. I still don't know how to feel. It's been a lot to process. It's been a wild ride here at the company. There's been so much going on. I only just now was able to get everything set up for me to come on, and now someone else has disappeared, and at least we finally got Paprika. Got to see her stream. Did you guys see it? It was great. There we go. Which dough am I working on now? I think that's the bagel dough. The bagel dough came together really nicely. I don't know what I'm pointing at there. F's in the chat, yes. Raise a glass of foot wine to her and have it along with some buns.
I think I'm getting close to the end of this video. So yeah, marshmallow one for the next one. I don't know when that will be. Thanksgiving's coming up, and I don't think I'll be able to escape the kitchen. As much as I try, I can never leave the kitchen. It's my place. I love it. I've accepted it. The dough babies are here with me. I have bread here with me. I'm not really sure what else I'd need. So I might be a little busy. After all, yeah, there's a lot of cooking to do, and I love cooking. But maybe after Thanksgiving, maybe we can do a rating stream of like your favorite Thanksgiving food. That would be fun. I'll definitely let you guys know what I'm cooking. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have lots of food. I'll make you guys hungry with all the pictures. And then, yeah, maybe later we can do a Q&A. And just, I can try and answer your guys' questions about baking. Bake fresh indeed. The perfect woman exists. Oh, you're too sweet. Oh, yep, there's the end of the video. Wow, this was exciting. There's been almost like 100 of you guys this whole time. Insane. This has been a wonderful debut. How's everyone looking forward to Thanksgiving? What's your favorite Thanksgiving meal? Drop it in the chat. I'll chat to you guys a minute more before I sign off. I could definitely do that. I could probably do a few videos of me just cooking and talking. It's a little hard always, or it's hard to fit in streaming sometimes. So if there's ever times I can't stream, maybe I can just have some baking videos and monologue and knead and ASMR. I honestly love ASMR. It is one of my favorites. Well, we got turkey, sweet potato, pumpkin pie, ham. I honestly kind of like ham better than turkey. This year's the first year we're going to do turkey as well, though. I think we're going to do turkey, a little bit of ham, and a couple little Cornish hens. I also, my family's... Oh, someone else said mom's cranberry relish. Yes, my family also has a cranberry relish we really love. It's actually, there's some on the counter. I've been snacking on it. So we're kind of pre-gaming Thanksgiving, honestly. We've been going hard. We've done pie. We've done 2 pies now. There's another pumpkin pie we're munching on. It's hard to eat all that food at once. I mean, we'll have plenty on Thanksgiving, but we've got a bunch that we're just kind of making now and eating because, why not? I'm getting everything ready. I've got some cinnamon rolls. The cinnamon rolls are in the freezer. On Thanksgiving, while we're cooking, we're going to eat the cinnamon rolls. Kind of pre-game. Get ready. Feel us for the cooking. Ooh, develop some recipes based off of the flavor community. That would be fun. Paprika obviously would probably be, something with paprika. I love roasting veggies with paprika. Maybe I can name one of my veggie dishes after her because she's strong too. Got to eat your veggies to be strong. Ooh, if Donna was still here, we could do like one of those, it's like a French meal where it's like is it like duck or chicken drowned in wine? I forget what it's called, but it's really good. I've made that before. I think one of the best compliments I've ever had to my cooking was my French friend saying that my French meal I made reminded him of home. Like, time traveled him back. And I was like, wow, I can't get any better than that. That's the top. Ooh, paprika on oven, fried chicken, yes. Maybe I'll have to make a dish for Donna's memorial. Bring a bottle of wine and some chocolate. Maybe she'd like that. Oh, yes, I think someone said the name of it, but I still can't pronounce it. Ooh, citrus dishes for, how do you say it? I'm bad at names. Limio? I think it's Doc. I've just been calling her Doc. Maybe we can make like a like a limeade recipe. Ooh, actually, cucumber lime, like a cucumber lime refresher kind of thing. I love doing cucumber agufrescas in the summer. Also, I can't talk. I'm really bad at English. Oh, thank you. I love dough baby too. Turkey with stuffing, mashed potatoes with turkey gravy, pumpkin pie, bread rolls, and cranberries. Classic. Can't beat the classic. Lowly me. Dr. Lowly me? Dr. Lowlime. I really need someone to pronounce these things to me because I'm really bad at it. Together we'll be strong. Together FlaVR will survive. I'll still be here if you guys will. We can make it through. We've got Paprika. We got Doc. We'll make it. I promise. We'll still be here. The meme magic is real. I mean, I'm here. I got this rig. We got this dough. We'll wake up every day and we'll get this dough. Right, chat? Right? You with me? Everyone's trying to get me to pronounce her name right. I'm telling you guys, I'm not going to get it right. I've given up on names. I don't know how to pronounce names. When I was a kid, I just made up names. Like, someone would introduce themselves, and I'd be like, well, your name's John now, so hi, John. Flavor forever. Yes, can't get rid of the flavor. And I'm here to bring the flavor to FlaVR. Aw, well, I think I'm gonna sign off soon. I'll be on touch. I'll be in touch with you guys. I don't know when I'll stream next, but I'll definitely let you know. We'll definitely do Q&A, talk all the baking, all the cooking stuff. If I can be an inspiration for more of you to learn and embrace cooking and how to feed yourself yummy food, I am here for it. I would love to do that. It would be a passion for me. Ooh, oh my goodness, I'd love to play Among Us. Maybe with Cinnabon? Oh, that would be fun. That would be so fun. Lime sauerkraut? What? I've done a ginger carrot sauerkraut before. That was really good. I need to actually make another batch. Aw, I'm so glad you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm telling you, I can't talk. I'll try, though. Oh, nice and comfy. Yay! That's what you need late at night. I can tuck you guys in. How about I tuck you guys in for sleep, and then I'll say goodnight. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Dream of fresh bread, cinnamon rolls, croissants. All the bread. I love all the bread and hearts. Good night, chat. It's been so nice meeting you guys. This is really crazy to me. Did not expect myself to be here, but here we are. And I think it's working. So, I'll see you guys soon. Yes. In the meantime, post your food pics. Tag me in your favorite food that you're eating in the day. I'd love to see it. Just, fill my timeline with food because I can't get enough of it. Oh, I had another idea. We could watch some terrible baking videos. You know those kinds that you see pop up on Facebook where it's like they're adding so many ingredients that you don't even know what? That just make you go like, no, your cooking license is revoked. We should do some of those. All right. Tuck, 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 tuck. Sweet dreams, chat. I'll see you later. Stay fresh, bake fresh. I need like an outro. Bake fresh, I feel like, is an opener. Rise to the occasion, chat. All right. Bye-bye.